Hi, I'm Cider Spider, and I'm on a journey to get every available achievement in Final Fantasy XIV. This monumental grind takes countless hours of gameplay over the span of several years, and I'm taking it on 1 week at a time. So, let's get started. Hello, what are we doing in Kugane? Well, whatever the heck this video is titled, you've probably already figured out it's something stupid. So here's the deal. You may have been expecting a Eureka video this week, because I've posted Eureka videos the past 2 weeks, but Pyros is taking longer than I'd hoped it would. So today we're going to be getting a little bit creative, because you know there was something I noticed as I was working on Pyros, and it was right here in my gear menu. I noticed that all of my level 70 Eureka gear was spirit bonding quite frequently, and I was extracting the materia from it, but the right side of my gear was all Endwalker stuff that was never spirit bonding ever at all. And so at some point, I swapped it out for level 70 gear in order to gain spirit bond on that, because as you may know, there are achievements for spirit bonding. And in fact, there is an achievement for spirit bonding that I'm very close to, and that's this one here. Successfully extract materia from 1,000 spirit bound items. And then after that, there's one for 5,000, but screw that. But what is spirit bonding, and why should anybody care about it? Well, we've already answered that second question. You should care about it because there's achievements for it. But to give you the short version of the explanation, if you look at any piece of gear in the game, you'll see that at the bottom there, under crafting and repairs, it lists a spirit bond percentage. Now this scales from 0 to 100, and once it hits 100, your piece of equipment is fully spirit bonded, which means you can then pull up the extract materia window, and it will give you a random materia proportionate to the item's eye level. This used to be the primary way to get materia, and used to also destroy the gear that was spirit bonded, but well, it doesn't do that anymore, but it's also not really that good of a method for getting materia. It can be decent early expansion when you need all the materia you can get, but generally after the first patch or two, there's going to be so many other methods of acquiring materia that you don't really rely on spirit bond so much. But yeah, so let's look into this a little bit deeper. Your next question might be, how do you increase an item's spirit bond? Well, it's pretty simple. Basically, by doing content that matches the level of the equipment. Oh, I just realized my stream chat is still pulled up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so by doing content that is on the level of the equipment, there's a small chance that the spirit bond will increase basically every time you gain XP. So this will happen in any combat related content, but if you want to farm spirit bond for things like spirit bonding achievements, there's an easier way to do that, which is crafting and or gathering. So I've been messing around with this because it's such an archaic system to try and figure out what the best method is for spirit bonding. I believe gathering is meant to be pretty good, but right now I'm going to try my hand at crafting because I have a lot of crafting achievements that I still need to clean up. So I did a couple of experiments, and I'll show you what the results of those were. There's a handful of items in the game that have this statistic: increased spirit bond gain. Allegedly, this adds a 20% buff to spirit bonding, and I believe these buffs are cumulative. But another important thing to note is that every piece of materia that you attach to an item increases the rate that that item will spirit bond at. And so in order to kind of test the differences on this, I've got a hat with 5 materia, a shirt with 4, pants with 3, gloves with 2, and boots with none. So I started out the test by quick crafting 13 items before I melded any of this left side gear. So it was all with 0 materia on it. And after 13 items, each piece of gear had gotten to 8% spirit bond. And then I went and added the melds on that I have now to see how the different amounts of materia would affect spirit bond gain. And then I crafted another 13 of the exact same item. Now the hat with 5 materia gained 20 spirit bond from that 13 items. The shirt with 4 materia gained 18. The pants with 3 materia gained 15. The gloves with 2 materia gained 13. And the boots gained 9. Oh, I should mention that this was a level 50 craft that I was doing. And so since all these items are lower than the level of the craft, they get a slight bonus. And then, as demonstrated, the amount of materia attached adds another bonus. But that's not all, because you see in my research I found that apparently an additional bonus can be gained from using high quality items instead of normal quality. I think I mostly explained that. If you guys are still awake, let's go ahead and see if we can get high quality versions of the exact gear that I am wearing right now. Why are they 500k? Oh man. Okay, these ones are a little bit cheaper. This is gonna be another one of those days. Another one of those crafty days. You guys like crafting achievements, right? You actually would not believe how many crafting achievements I still have left to do. It's such an unbelievable number of them. Feels like every other day I'm knocking out a crafting achievement, but they just, they never stop existing. Can't believe I'm paying $1,000 for a piece of rubber. High quality woolen tights for 10 grand? Yeah, sure, why not? I would gladly spend the 10 grand to not have to craft those myself. 30 grand? Oh my god, I'm being extorted so hard. Why do I have to be so lazy? 25 grand? Oh, what a ripoff. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, this woolen hat will work. It's not a crafting hat, but it doesn't actually have to be. It just has to be high quality and with full melting. Then here's the other fun part. Watch this. It actually doesn't even matter what materia is melded on the gear. And so if I just put 5 piety materia on every piece of equipment, I'll still get the maximum spirit bond bonus. It doesn't matter if it's useless. All it's checking for is that there's 5 materia on the gear. It could be literally anything. And rest assured, it will be literally anything. Cause you know what's cheap? Piety materia. It's extremely cheap. I can't be stopped, and also I will not be stopped. I'll be the most pious crafter in all of Eorzea, and also in Kugane, which is not in Eorzea. Oh man, I only have 1 left. You think I'll succeed? I like my odds. Alright, we need more piety, but I will settle for tenacity, because what's the point of being pious if you're not also tenacious? Hey, this might even be good progress toward the other materia achievement. Check this one out. Successfully affixed 2,500 materia. This boy scales all the way up to 10,000. You guys want to do some research with me? Alright, if we've got the meld menu open, how long does the melding animation take? I counted 8 seconds from the moment I clicked on the item. We could probably average closer to 6 or 7 since you're not always going to get the meld in bulk warning. We'll assume 7. 7 seconds times 10,000 divided by 60 is about 1,100 minutes divided by 60. Looks like just under 20 hours of animations to meld 10,000 materia. That's not including the process of getting rid of the materia, managing your inventory, and then you gotta decide if you wanna like extract the materia from the item or just throw the item away and replace the materia wholesale. Basically, that's gonna suck either way. But that's okay, because we're working on spirit bonding, which is easy. So let's equip our cool new gear. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I forgot about the boots. Ah crap. Trained eye. Groundwork. Easy. Alright, let's go ahead and equip these. We're gonna meld all of this. These boots are made for tenacity. And that's just what they'll do. You gotta have maximum tenacity on your crafting gear. If you're not a tenacious crafter, you will never succeed in life. Everybody knows that. But incidentally, we can also go ahead and do the offhand weapon as well. Since the item I'll be farming this achievement with is ARR tier, just my primary weapon alone has enough stats to clear anything in ARR. And it's not even an Endwalker tool. Oh my god, 40 grand. I can't believe I'm buying this. Ugh. That's probably like a 2-ingredient craft. But let's get it tenacious. Tenacious and loquacious. Bam. Oh my god, it's Storm Lady. I can't believe we found Storm Lady. The one, the only, probably. But what am I doing here? Oh, well, speaking of garbage, non-Endwalker gear, I wanted to see if maybe there's something I could buy here. Yeah, there we go. Perfectionist's Claw Hammer. That looks like what we want. Easy. Oh, sorry, the Perfectionist Saw is the one we want. Yeah, look at this guy. It's a pretty big upgrade even over the old Shadowbringers one. And this isn't even that good. You really want a pentamelded piece, but this will suffice. So, allow me to show you the nature of the hustle. As you can see, all of this new equipment I've got is starting at Spirit Bond 0%. Our goal is to get that to 100% as quickly as we possibly can. So let's hit up my good friend Magitech Repair Materials. Throw a quick synthesis. Apparently, I can only do 47. Well, let's just try that and see what happens. That might even be enough. All right, so yeah, we are pretty rapidly gaining Spirit Bond on all of our gear. Yeah, Clawhammer's already over 10%. Everything's over 10% actually. Yeah, this is quick. So yeah, this is gonna be one of the better ways to get Spirit Bond, but it's not the only way. Again, I've heard very good things about maxing out Spirit Bond bonus and then gathering. Speaking of Spirit Bond bonus, I'm forgetting something very important. Hold on, stop the press. Looks like everything's in the mid-30s. That was a good successful pull, but there is something that I forgot. Because believe it or not, there are actually additional buffs we can get to Spirit Bonding. That's right. Spirit Bond Potions. This here high quality potion will give us +6 Spirit Bond gain for like 2 hours. Hypothetically, +6 means plus 120%. I don't really know if that's accurate or not. This is not that exact of a science. But let's finish off our stack of Magitech. We got about halfway through it, so we'll see how the other half does with the +6 bonus. There is another item you can get that increases Spirit Bond gain. It is dropped from Grand Company priority missions, but those take 18 hours and I'm too lazy to wait that long right now. I believe if you're in a FC, that FCs can also turn on a Spirit Bonding buff. Oh yeah, if you look at our Spirit Bond gain, it does appear to be going up by 2s now instead of 1s. It's pretty consistently going up by 2%, yeah. So that +6 buff is actually making a pretty tangible difference. All right, here comes our last one. So for a stack of 47 Magitech repair materials, we got to, yeah, like 75% bond on all of our gear. Yeah, everything on me right now is Spirit Bonding pretty rapidly, except for these Grand Company pieces. These kind of suck. I was testing these out because they have the increased gain buff, but I don't know if that's going to be better in the long run versus just putting 5 materia on a high quality instead. Although as far as I'm aware, the increased Spirit Bond gain buff should apply to every item, whereas having a high quality with 5 melds only speeds up Spirit Bond gain for that item. Oh yeah, it's also worth noting that in order to get a full right side of Spirit Bond buff, I believe the only earrings that have Spirit Bond are, yeah, these ones, for doing 500 supply missions for a Grand Company, which I have not yet completed, so I don't have access to Spirit Bond gain earrings. But anyway, like I said, there are other ways to gain Spirit Bond, so I think we should go ahead and try our hand at that. Now, as explained, it doesn't matter if the gear I'm wearing matches my class or not. All that matters is that it's high quality and melded. So with an impressive eye level of 146, I'm pretty sure I'm the best scholar that's ever lived. Now, since these are all level 41 eye level things, if we want to level by combat, we're gonna want some kind of content that is in the 40 to 50 range. So my hat's at 75% Spirit Bond. Let's see if I gain any from doing this level 49 Fate event. We'll see if my level 660 Codex is gonna be enough stats to make up the difference. There's even a Chad Rogan in here. Allegedly, a lot of people are doing Fates right now because of some kind of yokai crap. I don't know what that's all about. I heard it gives fake achievements, so I'm just here to beat Bass, Illisk, and take names. I wish the spawn time wasn't so crap, though. These guys spawn one at a time very slowly. Alright, and now the moment of truth. Yeah, that was, not bad. Looks like I got around about 3% on all items. For a quick in and out Fate event, that would not be terrible. There's one more thing I'm very curious to test, though. Because while Fate events are great, I like them, I love them, I want some more of them, there's something even more important that I must do. And that's leave quests. So let's see how much Spirit Bond I can gain from doing leave quests. See, I'm still working on my glorious Immortal Flames achievement. Alright, so my hat is starting at 78%. Let's see where it is after one leave quest. I'm getting frogged. Never mind. We got him. Alright, let's go turn it in. Pretty good XP. And I'm still at 78%. Yeah, I did not gain any Spirit Bond for that, so that's disappointing. And for posterity, let's go ahead and test Gathering. This is all with the exact same gear on, still at the same percentages. We're looking at 78. So let's assume that we want to mine, say, Ogre Horns. Alright, looks, okay. So sometimes you gain 1 Spirit Bond, but I mean, by volume, it's gonna be pretty good. Seems to be 2 to 3% per node, which is not half bad. Basically, if you're gonna be doing a ton of gathering, might be a good idea to keep an eye on that. Because here's the thing, a large body of the gathering achievements are skewed toward Realm Reborn. Check this out. Look at all of these gathering achievements you have to do. You know, in order to get these, you have to gather 4,000 times off of these nodes here in Northern Thanalan. 4,000 times. So that's like 2,000 Spirit Bond percentage gain for each piece of armor that you wear. Oh god. And so anyway, my point is, if you're going to be working on gathering, you got to do all those long achievements anyway. Might as well double dip and work on the Spirit Bonding, because otherwise, it'll take forever to get. The game is about to crash, isn't it? Yeah, there it goes. Guys, it's been a sad, sad week for the FF14 servers. Alright, we're back. What was I doing? ranting about stuff. Yeah, so anyway, my goal is to overlap this Spirit Bonding achievement, because I gotta do 5,000 of these. My goal is to overlap this with some of the leftover crafting gathering things I need to do. So as you can see, I still need thousands of carpentry crafts for ARR to get my luminary tool. I also need thousands of carpentry crafts for every other expansion. And it's not exclusive to carpenter, let me tell you, I need these for every crafter except for alchemist. So basically the idea is, if you're doing a crappy low-B grind, whether it be low-level fate events or low-level crafting, if you wear gear that's high-quality pentamelded and a few lowers level than the content you're doing, it'll spirit bond really fast. As long as you've got a piece or two that's over-leveled in order to balance out the stats needed to actually do the thing. So here's my plan. Rather than allowing myself to get extorted on the market board with a 3x markup, I'm gonna go to one of many random vendors out in the world. Not this one, this is the wrong guy. I'm gonna go to one of the many random vendors out in the world, buy a ton of this grade 6 dark matter. Oh my god. It pains me to do this, I'll have you know it pains me. I'm about to disconnect again, aren't I? Oh, not again. We just got over this. Alright, let's see if I can stay online long enough to spend all the rest of my money. Right now, the inventory's a little bit light. We're looking at just under 40 mil because I've got about 50 mil sitting on a housing lottery that I'm hoping to win. Since Diabolos is a legacy server, there's a lot of players here and they've got a lot of money, which means large houses are not often on the market. I've got a medium currently and I'm hoping to upgrade to a large, but the current situation is that I just have to bid on every single large that becomes available because usually there's only one or two on the market at a time, and sometimes the lotteries don't have any larges. Actually, quite often that happens. So yeah, here's hoping I get lucky this time around, or, you know, eventually. It's just every time I bid on a large, I'm usually up against 200 other people who also want a large house. Not the best of odds, but I've had luckier rolls in my day. So anyway, now we're about 2 million gil in the hole. And the reason for that is because, like I said, I want to overlap this materia grind with some of my ARR crafting grinds. I don't have very many left, but carpenter is one of them. Still need to do about 3,000 recipes for it. It's going to take a little while, but more than anything, it's going to take a lot of ingredients. Carpentry is one of those jobs that turned out to be surprisingly expensive. You can easily make lumber, which is very, very stackable and only requires logs, but the log prices tend to be a lot higher than you want them to be, and then the resale value on the lumber is virtually nothing. So if you don't gather the wood yourself, you end up spending a ton of money on it. So what's important is finding a good recipe that you can make en masse, which will net you some kind of return in the long run. Dear God, prices are bad right now. And you know what gamers do when prices are bad? That's right, we buy out other world servers. Alright, Zalira, show me what you got. I want all your supply. Yeah, that's the stuff. Good job, Griselinde. God, bros, I need 3,000 of these. We're already 3 mil in the hole, and my cash stack is falling further and further and further. Okay, 800's not a good price. Let's try on Mateus for size. I refuse to be stopped, but holy crap, nobody's got good prices on this thing. I still need 800 more. Hey, wait a minute, nobody told me Mateus had Femros. Bro, how much does the world transfer cost? It's a Shrek. Man, I love Crystal Data Center. You never know what you're gonna find here, but you can usually come in with some pretty easy guesses. Surprisingly innocent plate. Not innocent prices, though. These are the same garbage prices as everywhere else. What a shame. I had high hopes for you, Marlboro, I did. And you let me down. You at least have cat girls. But of course. Time to check out Goblin. If anybody knows why they call it Goblin, please tell me in the comments. I still have been unable to get an answer. Whatever the information is, nobody will share it with me. Goblin also makes a compelling femro argument. The bunny girls are also considerable. The prices, well, they could be worse. There we go, we got all 3,000. And it only cost me all my money. Cat girls also could cost me all my money. It's a dangerous world out there in Limsa. Let's get back to the home world before something bad happens. Oh no, I forgot. Cat girls are everywhere. Let's duck and cover into a random ward, quick. Alright, it must be safe here. Ow, it's gotta be safe here. I've got a lot of crafting to do, so let's break into random people's houses and do it. What? It's exactly as the old legends say. You gotta have good market board prices on your world in order to keep the Lala crafters from breaking into your house. Also, there's a surprising number of locked doors in this ward. It's like they knew I was coming. Oh, but they can't all keep me out. I'm the ghost of bad market board prices. I've come to collect. Oh, this is Charming. What a lovely little establishment. They've even got a bread shelf. If I could reach it, I would have a baguette. Nice little bath here. Quite nice indeed. But you know how it goes, guys. If you don't lock your doors, you can't stop Lalafels from crafting in your bathtub. LOL. So let's keep an eye on our spirit bond gain. I should probably be ready to force quit this craft because it's not going to benefit us to overcap on this. Might be worth waiting until everything's bonded though, just so that it's all kind of on one page, you know? Yeah, look at that. There goes another one. All that's left is this choker, but this thing kind of sucks. We're not going to wait on that. We're wasting spirit bond. Let's go ahead and open the materia extraction window. Looks like we have 9 items spirit bonded. This is good. What do we get out of them? Savage Might Materia 2. And another one. And Crafter Materia 2. So yeah, as you can see, very, very good stuff. You know, Materia 2 I think is actually not completely worthless because you need it for ARR relics and it's a chore to grind it. But it is mostly worthless. Like, never get the impression that this is going to be good money. It's not. Alright, the sound is driving me crazy. What is up here? It's the stupid Paisa alarm. Let's go find somebody else's bathtub to craft in. Remember kids, it's not breaking and entering if you don't break anything. Probably. This house has chicken. Is this one up here next in line for the rotisserie? Also have a bread shelf here. And I still can't reach it. Okay, this is a house. Whatever, get me out of here. Oh, I want to go in the Moogle house. Got a bit of a open floor plan kind of thing going on here, I guess. You know, for as nice as it was on the outside, there's really not much in here. 0 out of 10 for the Moogle house. Bit of a disappointment. And there's additional chambers, which means it's an FC house. Can I break into somebody's room? This FC only has 1 member. This is their bedroom. What a letdown. You're hoarding a large plot for this, I judgeth thee. You gotta put up some Christmas lights or something. Oh well, might as well craft. If you don't want rogue Lalas putting sawdust all over your bed at night, you better lock your doors. Alright. Radical. You know, looks like about 70 crafts to get all my left side stuff maxed out. That's good. And now to extract that sweet, sweet materia. Oh yeah. Piety materia too. Lovely. So anyways, basically I tire of this farce. Let's go find a better house to stand in. Can I break into people's apartments? Access denied. How about this one? The Splurm Zone. Oh, don't mind the coffee maker in the background. Let's go to the Splurm Zone. This zone is Splurm AF. Pretty nice, but there's no bathtub. I give it Splurm out of 10. Mini adventures. Why the adventures gotta be mini? I mean, yeah, this is... Oh god. Somebody bought a lot of New Year's banners. This isn't much of an adventure at all, and the feng shui is terrible. Let's go to the Cookie Club. What? You mean to tell me the Cookie Club is a scam? I'm not stalking anyone really. I mean, what's the worst that could happen in here? It's also a scam. Is every apartment a scam? It's a mess, don't actually come. Let's see it. At least this one has furniture. Okay, kind of weird. This one's not so bad. It's got that college dorm vibe about it. Looks like a great chill place to hang out with some friends. And also a great place to store your huggable, life-size, inflatable Ellison man. Whatever floateth, thy boateth. Comfort tiny bus. Okay, there's no tiny bus in here. Oh, I just feel let down. How about Namazu and potatoes? That sounds delicious. I could go for a little fish and chips. Oh, the 2 beds, 1 coffin thing is kind of giving me weird vibes. You know what the heck? What's the worst that could happen? I probably won't end up getting sacrificed in some kind of weird cult ritual if I stay here and craft a bit. This is a pretty average FF14 crafting experience, to be honest. Oh, look at that, it's lovely. Ah, yeah. Bro, we're spirit bonding everything. Now give me that sweet, sweet materia. Thank you, Namazu bros. Truly couldn't have done it without all of you. Next time I come back, I'll bring a wok, and my inventory's full. Let's check out the worm room. No, I gotta admit, this one's pretty nice. Look, it's even got a loft. Wow. That's, interesting. I don't know what these poles are here for. What's downstairs? A bed. Okay. A hot tub. Alright, nice, nice. Another... pole. A lot of poles everywhere. Maybe this guy is really into pole vaulting. Maybe he's a Lancer enthusiast. What do you guys think? What do you think all these poles are for? Let me know in the comments. Let's get out of here. Oh man, the sun has fallen. We crafted all night in random people's houses, and the achievement is almost done. Let's go find one more place to break into. It's part of the Lalafell Pact. If market board prices equal bad, the house Lalas are gonna break in and craft on your furniture, and there is nothing you can do about it. This one's kind of nice. It's got a snake lady in it. A lot of books. Books AF. It's got a very nice layout, but I can't help but feel like it's a dweeb house for antisocial weirdos. Have fun with your books, goober. This one's locked. I would pick the lock, but I can't reach it. This one seems nice. Let's break in. Okay, yeah, no, we've got something here. This one's looking really nice. I recognize a lot of this furniture. I'm probably the one that sold it to this person. Oh, we got a nice loft with a hot tub. Tatami mats. This is all very good stuff. Well done. The basement? Basement's also nice. I can't even meme on this one. It's just a genuinely well laid out house. So I'm gonna sit in the fish pond here and finish my crafting. I am the Lala of the fish pond, and I have no wisdom to impart. But what I do have is a particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for achievements like this one. And just know that if you're an achievement such as this, spirit bonding, crafting, and all that stuff, I will grind you, and I will obtain you. Alright, here we are. The moment has come. Look at it go. 98%. Come on, do it. Bam! Oh, that's a lot of spirit bond. Now the time has come. Let's go ahead and extract a materia from our mithril claw hammer, and one from the Patriot's choker. And that is... bam! Living in a materia world. 10 points. I can't believe after 3 years of playing this game, I have finally extracted 1,000 materia from spirit-bound items. So if I continue at that rate, it'll only take me 12 more years to get this achievement. LOL. So yeah, I'm gonna try and focus a little bit more on spirit bonding when I'm doing things like crafting, just to make sure that I'm chipping away at this, because realistically, this guy won't take more than like a week or two if I actually focus it down. But where does that leave our carpenter? Well, we still need a lot of crafts to get of the golden saw. We did, however, get the assimilator as a title, so let's go ahead and put that one on. I've been seeker of skill for too long, I think. Yeah. What does it mean to be an assimilator? Don't know. Probably means I'm assimilating myself into all of your houses. You can't stop me from breaking into your house, unless you lock the door, but don't. Look at how many houses I can break into. Look at it, I can just walk right in. And there we go, now I'm inside. A lot of Eastern-inspired houses in this neighborhood, I'm noticing. What do they think this is, some kind of weeb game? Oh, this is different. It's a lovely little shrine there. Sure hope nothing bad happens to it. It's supposed to be like a balcony. How very creative. This must be the Lala closet. I think this is the timeout room where you go if you're small. Something about this rug. Oh, so the bed is up these stairs, and look, they've got faux windows by the bed that look out onto the skybox down there. A very creative build. You guys might be surprised how fun it can be to just go break into random people's houses and look around. There's hundreds of thousands of houses in this game, and people come up with some pretty creative ways to decorate them. I know this has nothing to do with achievements right now, but it's one of those things where I'd probably do house tours if everybody wasn't already doing them, you know? But it is nice every now and then just to, you know, look around and explore and see what interesting things people have designed. But I've got many achievements to work on, including this dumb crafting one, so let's get back to it, shall we? Yay! Woohoo! Fantastic. Yeah, I'll hit you guys up soon. Alright, and here we are at the last set of crafts. I know this has been a bit of a light week, definitely somewhat of a detour, but I recorded this in between some pretty intense pyro sessions. I'm still working on the Eureka grind. It's extremely long. So just rest assured that even though we're kind of just messing around today, I'm still hard at work gaining progress toward other achievements that I will be able to show you very soon. Trust me, you've got a big storm coming. Alright, here we are. The final craft. Let's see it. Bam! Going with the grain. Artisan. 10 points. That is for crafting 3,000 level 41 to 50 carpentry items, which means I'm just this one crafting achievement away from my carpenter's luminary tool. So that's pretty cool. I've got so many of these crafting achievements, I've been trying to just chip away at them, but we shall continue to progress over time. Also, look at that nice round number. My in-game achievements are 17,000. Some of those are event achievements which don't count toward the rankings, and so my LOL achievement score will be different, but at least it's pretty to look at in-game. Anyway, there's just one other thing. I actually forgot to do this last week, so now I'm even further behind on custom deliveries, but now would be the perfect time to do some custom deliveries, so let's give Zoe a bunch of orphanage donations. There you go, idiot. And what do you know? The customer is always right. Zoe Aliapo 2, 5 points. Ah, crap, I'm capped on scripts. Oh well. Go give the kids breakfast, dummy. And if they can't eat breakfast, then let them eat outros. This week I walked away with an incredible 3 achievements for a total of 25 points. This brought my LOL achievement score up to 16,700, but I actually lost 3 ranks on my server. I've been busy chugging away at Eureka Pyros over on the Twitch stream, but it's a very extensive grind that I couldn't finish in time to make a video on this week. So if you want to hang out in Pyros next week, definitely go and follow the stream to join the grind live. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to slaving away over crafting achievements and breaking into random people's houses. 1 like equals 1 house. Okay, bye.